Well, good afternoon to all of our friends in the UK and, of course, across Europe. Good morning to America. Good afternoon or good evening to to our friends over in Australia, and konbanwa to our friends in Japan. So I'm reliably informed that that was the right word, Charlie.
I hope it is.
So this is a really special edition of Cuddle Time, and this isn't like the normal one, Charlie, is it?
No, completely different.
We're not going to be able to buy anything on here, are we?
Other than a Best Friends Club membership.
So we're going to be telling you all about the Best Friends Club membership, which is really, really exciting. Charlie, I know you're really super excited about this year.
I always am. You know what I'm like. Launch time, new bears. There's always room for more bears. You know that. And this is kind of like my little pet project with the full Charlie Bears Direct team. We love this. It's our favourite time of year.
So my job for this show is to try and get as much information from Charlie as we possibly can do about the whole year. Because when you join the Best Friends Club, which is just great value for money, Charlie, isn't it?
It's
There's
fabulous.
loads of benefits that we get from it. So we're going to kind of talk through all of those benefits that we get, that we've continued to receive from over the various years. We're still keeping it the same great value that we've done over the years. Which is just incredible. And of course, there are various different benefits that we're going to get. Some have changed slightly.
A little bit.
In line with some recommendations that we've been asked for. But this is very exciting. So I think we should probably just dive straight in.
Absolutely.
And start having a look at what we've got available to us in the Best Friends Club year.
Well, as you know, your Best Friend Club membership with Charlie Bears here starts on the 1st of May and it runs right the way through to the 30th of April. And there's lots of things that are happening over that 12-month period. So, should we start with May?
I want to start right at the beginning, Charlie. It's really exciting. Yeah, so let's start in May. So what happens in May? Basically, I join up.
You do.
And it can take up to 14 days for the Best Friends Club membership to get processed, can't it?
It can indeed.
Now, the reason for that is because we literally have probably around about 4,000 to 5,000 people all trying to join at pretty much the same time. But we only have a very small team of bear cubs.
We do.
And so therefore those guys are working literally around the clock trying to get the packs out to you as quickly as they possibly can do. But we normally take 14 days.
It does.
So after 14 days, what are we going to receive?
Well, you will get an envelope. It's empty, this one.
How exciting.
Through the door. So you have to look out for your white Charlie Bears envelope with a little logo. If you spy that at the bottom, it's a really good clue that it's probably got your Best Friends Club pack in there. So what do we get this year? Let me start. Well, where do I start? Well, first of all, you get your membership card.
Now, is that membership card, is that a special colour this year?
It is a special colour this year.
Right.
It's actually colour coordinated with our catalogue, our collector's catalogue, the portrait gallery.
Yep.
So that is the first thing that you're going to get in there.
Cool.
That's going to have, obviously, your name, your membership number on there as well. Keep that safe because there's many times when we ask you to try and get that membership number to us. So that's going to be the first thing that you get there.
So that's important to keep that.
It's very important to keep that. I have mine in my wallet.
Okay.
So it goes everywhere with me all year.
Do you flash it at people?
Only other Best Friend Club members. The second thing, obviously, we can't do without, we know how much you all love your pin badges. So we do have a pin badge again this year, which has the year of the membership on there. And again, it's in this beautiful, beautiful peacock blue, which matches up with your membership card and this year's collector's
I have
catalogue.
such a fondness with the pin badges, you know, Charlie, because as you know, from the very start, you'd said to me, I want a pin badge for the club. And it was just such a major challenge for me to try and find somebody who was going to create those early day badges. I mean, now we've got an amazing pin badge supplier and they do exactly what we need them to do, and it's become a really big thing. But, you know, in the early days, it was a real challenge to try and get those pieces
It really
made.
was.
So that's worth looking out for those early pieces because they were quite a challenge to find.
They were indeed.
So, anyway,
that's
there we
nice.
go.
But
So
do
that's-
hunt about because you can still find them.
Now, there's also some different pin badges, Charlie, isn't there?
There are different pin badges that you can get.
I mean, in the club.
Absolutely. But this is what I was saying, you can get them, but only if you've been with us either 5 or 10 years. So every 5 years, as you know, apart from us bringing our wonderful books out, we also bring out a membership pin. So you will still get, if it's your 5th year this year, you will still get your badge like everybody else.
But then you'll also
in your pack, for no additional money, you will receive your 5-year pin badge, which comes in this gorgeous, tiny little box, and it's got it's lovely, isn't it? Slightly larger.
I love it.
5 years. Isn't that amazing?
Celebrate 5 years of Cuddles. And then, if you are with us for 10 years...
Absolutely.
And we did actually have... We've got quite a few now, haven't we?
Lots of our collectors have got their 10-year badges.
James being one of them.
James,
actually.
Absolutely, yeah.
And this one is a golden...
It is.
Badge.
And can I tell you, we're actually currently, I should say Kim is currently, working on the design for 15 years. We're almost there.
Really?
Almost there. How incredible is that?
Do I get one of those badges?
Have you been a member for the last...
Yes.
Yes.
Fully signed up member.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So okay, so we get our pin badges, right? But we don't get these, of course, unless we've been a 5 or 10 year member.
And that's got to run concurrently. So you have to have signed up 5 years.
They're quite special. They're really special.
I love those. They're really nice. And I adore the little tiny boxes that they come in as well.
What else do we get?
So, the other thing that you will expect to receive in your pack straight away, I'm going to get through some of these, will be your welcome letter. Now, I'm just going to hide that for a second because I nearly gave something away there. This will tell you about everything that's included in your pack and give you lots of things to read, and it's all very, very exciting. It explains it all really simplistically on one piece of card. So that's that. I won't flash the front bit there yet, otherwise I'll be ruining things. We also get...
You can't flash the front of any of those things.
No. You also get... Normally you get a little letter, and in there you get promo codes. So the one thing you do need to understand is that as soon as you get your pack, please keep all of the contents safe where you can find them all, because on this little rectangular card there's actually a little voucher code on there which will give you £10 off anything that you purchase. So that's another perk for joining the club. We will also have a recipe card. This feels so strange because I can't show you. And I could tell you the recipe. It's raspberry cream shortcakes. Raspberry and cream shortcakes.
Shortcake?
Yeah, you'll see in a minute. So this, you must try this. In fact, we have challenged one of the Bear Cubs to actually do a vlog about this, and we're hopefully going to see it go from card to plate. So hopefully you'll see these being
One of our Bear Cubs is very, very good at baking.
That's it, absolutely.
Just saying.
Absolutely,
In fact,
absolutely.
it's not just one, actually. There's quite a few of our Bear Cubs that are very good at baking.
Absolutely not. So another thing you will get in there this year is a little golden ticket. Now, what this ticket actually tells you, what it signifies, is that if you join up to the club, you will automatically go into a free prize draw, because like last year, we will be giving away 3 of each of the characters that we're going to show you that are coming up shortly to each region. So we have Australia, where we give a free bear away. We have America, and then we have Europe, obviously the UK, rest of the world in the other draw. So this means you don't have to register, you don't have to do anything that, you are simply placed into this free draw by having the golden ticket in your original.
So if I've got a golden ticket, I've been put into the draw.
You have no need to contact us, you automatically go in there.
Brilliant. And in terms of those draws, Charlie, I had a very brief conversation with our Bear Cubs the other day, and we have a lot of fun doing the draws, as you've probably seen, and we're going to go big budget.
Cool.
We're going to go on location, and we're going to do bigger and better draws for this year. So that's for the free prize draws for that. So look out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun throughout the year. We'd be doing that prior to the launch of when the bears are coming through. So
that's going to be exciting. I always really enjoy those. They're ever so funny. I promise to join in one soon.
Yeah.
So that's so far as what we've detailed.
Yes.
So the next thing, what can I do? Oh, you'll get a birthday and a Christmas card. Now, obviously, I do have them here, but again, I'm being naughty because I don't want to spoil you getting your birthday and your Christmas card.
So basically, we're telling you what you're going to get, but we're not going to show you anything.
No, not yet on these. You will receive both your birthday card and your Christmas card, but we'll hide the pictures because otherwise it will spoil it. Absolutely. Now, another thing that we will get in there this year.
What's this?
Is a new product that we're bringing out here at Charlie Bears.
Oh, good.
Everyone will get one free of charge in their pack, and this is a tag protector.
Cool.
Which is great. I know lots and lots of collectors have asked us about this, and we just think it's brilliant, so we wanted to give everybody one free. So that's that.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, this is the bit that you're all waiting for, and I'm sorry I had to be mean and leave it till last. You get your leaflet.
We can start to see this now, can't we, surely?
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm teasing. I love the suspense of it all. I'm sorry, I've been very naughty this morning. So yeah, this is the leaflet that tells you about all of the different bears. There are 6 in total that you will be receiving, or you can pop your name down, 4. You get this in your pack.
Okay.
So this is all very, very exciting. Now, do you want to present the bears first, or are we going to?
No, I've just got a little bit more admin to do, Charlie. So basically, we're saying allow 14 days for the pack to arrive.
Yes.
Now you also, if you're currently a Best Friends Club member, you're going to get kicked off the secret cupboard page. Sorry about that, or you might have already been kicked off, in fact. But we will then start to automatically re-enroll you back onto the secret cupboard page as and when we bring you up in speed in terms of membership. That can take up to 5 days. So please just bear that in mind with regard to getting back onto the secret cupboard page. You're not going to be missing anything. There's nothing going to be posted on there for that first 5 days other than the link to register bears. We'll talk about that in a moment. But you also already have that link to register bears. But that's another bit that we're going to talk about in a second. In terms of when you purchase your Best Friends Club pack, it's good to be signed in to your account, and then that way you can use your vouchers, etc., to go against the Best Friends Club. So that's some of the admin, Charlie, some of the boring stuff out of the way, right? The other thing is that we must be placing our order through the regional sites. So if you are based in the UK, then please place your order through the UK site, charliebearsdirect.com. If, however, you're based in Australia, go through the Australian site, USA site. You see where this is going, right?
Absolutely.
Europe can come through the GB site, UK site. But if you're based in Germany, of course, you can go through the German site. So basically, it's just important to try and go through the site that's relevant to you, because it all just works a lot better.
It does.
All right?
Absolutely.
So we've done May. What is going to happen in June?
So in June, you get to meet one of our first characters. Now, if all goes to plan, the first little character that we're going to be bringing out in June, I'm sure you're all going to be absolutely thrilled to hear this, will be an extraordinary, and she is extraordinary, Isabel Pace. So let me just find her. She's hiding here. Oh, this is a bit that I really
Go.
Now, let me just pop her right in the centre of the screen there. This is...
Oh, my word.
Little Miley. Now, she's a blend of both alpaca and mohair. Obviously, this year in the portrait gallery, we had quite a few of our singers.
I'm just mesmerised by her.
Fabulous singers in there.
Absolutely
so we wanted
mesmerised.
to add another little one to the collection. She's got, like I say, absolutely stunning, standing. And she's limited to 350 pieces globally.
Okay, so I mean, she's going to be super duper popular, isn't she?
Super duper popular.
And so, in terms of being able to register our interest in any of the bears that we're going to be presenting in a moment, so basically we're going to show you everything that we've got coming out in the club year, for the whole year, and there's a very simple process in which to register your interest, okay? So you're not actually purchasing the bear at that stage, you're basically saying, I quite like her, right? I'd quite like to buy her as she becomes available. You're then given an opportunity to purchase at the time of launch. Now, this is really important because last year and for previous years, we've done something which is like a random draw. Now, the random draw wasn't especially popular. There's a lot of people who were concerned about it, and they would prefer to see a first come, first served basis. So actually, we've listened to you guys from the feedback that you gave us in the survey that we did last year. We've listened to that feedback, and we're now going to do it on a first come, first served basis, okay? But don't panic, because although it sounds drastic, it's not. So here's how it's going to work. You're going to register your interest in every single piece that you're interested in. You want to register your interest in every single one? That's fine. It's no problem at all. 1 month prior to the launch of our beautiful Miley, you're going to start to receive email notifications that of a particular time of launch of this particular product. So that's going to be 1 month prior. There's going to be then a further 5 notifications coming through to you to let you know about exactly when the time is going to be that you need to be registered onto your account in order to purchase Miley. So there will be a time, there will be a date, and it will be communicated very clear to every single member as to exactly when that date and time is going to be. Kimberly's going to be doing a vlog prior to that to give you some hints and tips as to how you can kind of make sure that you get yourself signed online at the time and make sure you're available for that draw at the time. Might be a case of giving you details to a family member, perhaps if you're on holiday or you're away at a particular time. These are just ideas as to how you can kind of make sure that you get the bear that you want, because we know it's a very competitive world trying to get hold of these bears.
It really is.
And only 350 with 5,000 memberships, it can sometimes be tricky. But that's the beauty of joining the Best Friends Club.
Well, actually, there's going to be 347 available for sale because 3 of them will be given away free of charge.
There you go. So we're going to meet with our wonderful Miley in June. Now, the stock, I believe, is all on the water, and I think he's just about on its way to America. So that's probably going to happen in June then.
It is,
really
indeed.
Excited.
Inside the leaflet that you will get inside your envelope, you will see a little circular sort of a Q symbol next to each little character, and it will give you either a 1, 2, 3 or 4, which will sort of give you an indication of when we've planned production and planned delivery of this. Of course, the world is still a little topsy-turvy, as we know. We're not back to normal quite just yet. So then, you know, if you could please just, pardon the pun, bear with us, that would be amazing, because sometimes it might just overrun into the early part of the following quarter.
And remember, you can register at any point up to the launch of any particular bear. So whilst we said that Miley is going to be available from, have we said between April and June, I think, is the time?
Yeah, May through to July.
May through to July, sorry. It's going to be June, probably, more than likely. You can register at any point up to the point in which we start sending those emails. So that's just a great thing. So it doesn't matter. I mean, ideally, you would join at the beginning of the year. However, if you joined a little bit later in the year, it kind of doesn't matter as long as you haven't missed the launch of that particular item. All right, so that's June.
So June's really exciting.
June is insanely exciting. I love her. I think she's absolutely amazing.
Very exciting.
I think she needs to come home into our collection.
Oh.
Just saying. Right, so then we're going to move on to July, Charlie.
Just going to pop her down there.
Happening in July, have we?
So in July, potentially, if all goes to plan.
It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
That's it. You'll meet our next little character, who's a little plush bear. Oh, so meet Shortcake.
She is beautiful, Charlie.
Isn't she gorgeous, gorgeous? Now, just before we talk about, I can now reveal, sorry, I was being naughty before, but we have this lovely picture. So actually, the recipe card this year is to do with shortcake. Raspberry shortcake and cream.
So is she called Raspberry Shortcake? She's just called Shortcake?
She's just called Shortcake. Just called Shortcake.
Nice.
But absolutely stunning.
What a sweet
isn't
treat.
She?
Now, last year, we made a comment, and this was really based on kind of prior knowledge with regard to the number of plush bears that we normally get ordered through the club.
Yes.
And we normally have more than enough to go around because
We
we
do.
place an order. Before the requests come through, we place an order so that we got them in lots of time. But last year, caught us a bit by surprise, didn't it?
It did indeed. Well, one particular character caught us by surprise.
So that was Chimney, as we know, and Chimney caught us by surprise, and a lot more people ordered Chimney than what we thought would do initially. And so therefore what we had to do in the end was that we had to go to a reorder on Chimney, and I think they're just about starting to come through as the final pieces now, which is great news. But as such, this is why it's really important for you to register your interest in all of the bears, because then if you register nice and early, and we get an indication as to how many are required. We've put a guess number on it.
We've done a guesstimate.
Yeah.
A guesstimate, but the one beautiful thing about the plush collection and this particular bear is that she's not a limited edition. So should everybody who joins the club, all 5,000 of you, would want this bear, then we can always go to reorder, hopefully, fingers crossed, with this particular bear.
Awesome. So that's July.
It is July.
So we're going to carry on through the year then. So what now is going to happen in August? Is there another bear, or we've got a bear break?
We're on a bear break in August, but there's a very exciting thing happening in August, because apart from the original pack that we've already showed you, you will get a copy of your sneak peeks. As a Best Friend Club member, you get that, which showcases, it's kind of like a behind the scenes of Charlie Bears.
Peeks.
But it also gives you little sneaky peeks on what's coming up for the rest of the year.
We get to meet all staff members, and we get to have like all the funny
secret
stories
collection bears,
yeah.
and there's all sorts of wonderful things enclosed in that little booklet. But you also get a mystery gift.
Okay, so where's the mystery gift, Charlie?
It's not here, William, because if we brought it here, William would be telling you what it was, and then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it? So that's what's happening in August. It's a mystery month.
I think I might have seen what it is.
No, you haven't. I purposely haven't shown you.
I'm very excited by it. If it's what I think it is, I'm very excited by it.
It's a mystery gift.
So that's going to happen in August. So August, we're going to get the free gift. So we don't need to subscribe for that, or
no, it's all part of your initial
it's all part
membership
of the
pack.
initial membership pack.
It
So
is.
it's basically just going to come out in August with your sneaky peeks, a brochure, which is going to have some more bears in there and other stories and bits and pieces
Lots
behind
of
the scenes stuff.
exciting news. Yes.
Okay. So now we've had a break from bears for a month. We've got to have another bear.
So in September, this is another new, as you know, this year we've launched a brand new collection called our Signature. Now, we didn't pop them all in the general collection because I wanted to leave a few little surprises. So in September, if all goes well, I'm going to keep saying that, if all goes to plan, then we will be launching a brand new character that you've not seen before. I can't wait to show you all this. Absolutely stunning. Meet another piece of our Signature collection. Let me just pop her down there so you can see her.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, look. Oh, just look. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, she's called Parade.
Oh.
And because she's part of our Signature collection, she is a limited edition to 750 pieces globally. But remember, we've got to reduce that by 3 because somebody out there who joins this year, in fact, 3 lucky collectors this year, will win Parade.
Sorry, I'm just going to...
Isn't she stunning?
I just need to give you a little turn around because she's just absolutely spectacular, Charlie.
Don't you just love that hat? I need the hat.
Who was this designed by?
Alison Mills. Absolutely amazing. So another one of our Signature collection. So like I say, this one, very exciting. So far we've met a plush bear, we've had an Isabel collection bear, and now we've got another one of our Signature collections.
So we officially Q3. So Q3 is going to be July through till September. That's right, isn't it?
It is indeed.
That's the official timing, but we're thinking it's probably going to be more like September around that time.
Possibly. If all goes to plan,
Yep.
we're trying to plan it out so that there's something exciting happening virtually every month in your club year.
That's just awesome.
So that's great.
Okay, so October.
Well, let me just come here, little darling.
This is so exciting.
It's really, really, really beautiful. So the next thing that I have to show you for October. Are you ready? Little drum roll.
I'm ready.
Because this is another thing that I just absolutely love. Another Signature piece. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Now, I know you've already met Rudolph in our general collection. I'm just going to sit her there straight on so that you can see her. This is Cupid.
This is like meeting the bears for the first time for me.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
It's just amazing.
Now, I am just going to twirl her a tiny bit so you can just see the detailing.
This is just incredible.
On her jacket here. She's got the little love hearts. I mean, to me, this is proper Alice in Wonderland. You know, she's got this beautiful little Queen of Heart detailing up her sleeves. Again, fully lined jacket. Limited to 750 pieces globally.
Now, is she a similar size to the other pieces in the general collection, or do they kind of sit as a group?
Yeah, they're going to each, when you collect, if you collect the whole signature collection this year, they're all at different heights so that your hug will look absolutely spectacular.
And the signature collection is, the idea is to kind of put it as a separate collection to the plush collection?
It is. They are all made from plush fabrics. But just adding additional detailing, you know, this year we've really gone for these sort of wonderful coats and this array of characters that are all dressed in these wonderful little outfits.
And the signature collection is an adult collector's item.
It is indeed.
And so therefore it allows us to use some of the techniques that we use ordinarily reserved for the mohair bears.
It does indeed, yeah.
Without having to worry quite so much about accessories and that kind of thing.
It's wanting to add, you know, like you say, special little details, you know, extra buttons and things like that we wouldn't be able to use on the plush bears normally. So there's lots of fabrics and lots of extra additional detailing that we can put onto that. But as a result of that, they will be suitable for collectors age 14 and upwards.
I'm really excited by this collection. I love the signature collection. I think it's amazing that we've kind of categorised it into a new area for Charlie Bears. I think it's just brilliant. I love them.
And it's nice, and of course it's lovely. It's sort of a movable feast because we'll be doing lots of different things in the signature collection in the years to come. So, yeah.
I'm constantly looking at what's ahead to come. So that was October.
That's
right?
October.
October.
So just move a little
now November isn't it? It's like a crazy busy month for the whole of Charlie Bears.
It is indeed, because not only do we have our birthday party, our global birthday party, which is just lovely, another mystery month, isn't it? Because you get the birthday bear that you don't know about until you've actually purchased it and done the box reveal. But we also have Sparkle Saturday and Snuggly Sunday. We're also extremely busy in the gallery. We have so many visitors that come down at that time of year. You know, it's a...
So we're going to have some time off.
A very enchanting month for us here at Charlie.
We're not having time off.
From an offering in the Best Friends Club, yes we are. But as far as the bear clubs are concerned here, no.
Okay, so another one of my favourite months, December. Obviously, because I can then start thinking about the number of sleeps at that stage. But December, we're going to meet somebody else very special.
We are going to meet somebody else very special. So I'm going to do my little drum roll again.
Drum roll again.
Because it's another Isabel piece. Let me just pull up this little character. So for all of you Hattie Bear fans, I'll sit down front and centre there.
I love this new designer hat. It looks like a strawberry from the back.
It does, it's really cool. We've been playing around with the ideas for hats. We know so many of you are in love with the little Hattie series that we do, whether it's been in the mohair or the plush. So yes, we're being extremely playful with it at the minute.
Okay, so limited edition, I guess.
He is limited to 400 pieces globally. Again, 3 collectors, lucky collectors, will win a Humphrey.
Okay.
And the rest will be available if you've registered your interest, and then we give you the notification.
So let's just reiterate on this. So you've got to register your interest.
Yes.
And then at the point of registering your interest, then you will be notified 1 month prior to the arrival of the particular bear, Humphrey. Yes. So therefore, if we're saying it's probably going to be December, at some point in November, as long as you've registered your interest, at some point in November, you're going to start to receive emails. You're going to receive 5 in total, and they're going to be reminding you of when the launch date and time is going to be. And it's going to be the same time in each of the respective areas. So, for example, it might be midday on a Saturday in the UK. It might be midday on a Saturday in Australia. So it's not going to be midday, then plus so many hours, and then plus minus so many hours.
Try and keep it a little simpler.
Try and keep it really, really simple. You'd be very notified very easily exactly what that day and time is going to be. Told 5 times about it.
So that's going to be 1 a week.
Yep.
And then 1 the day before, just as a last reminder.
Yeah. So that's basically that you can purchase online, and it'll be on a first come, first served basis at that particular time.
Yeah.
And that's due to feedback from our collectors as to the way that we wanted to do it. So that's cool. So there's going to be 400 of Humphrey. Now he's a mohair piece.
He is a mohair piece.
Part of the Isabel collection.
Indeed.
Just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So anybody who's collected any of the Hattie Bears from this year's collection, Humphrey will snuggle in tight into that little group. He is just incredible. I love him.
I'm excited by Humphrey.
Yeah, really is.
Okay, so we then have Christmas, of course.
We do.
Where bear cubs all get to have a little bit of time off, well earned.
Yeah.
And do we have another break in January?
We do have a break in January.
January's actually a really busy month for us at Charlie Bears, isn't it?
It is incredibly busy, isn't it? It always is. New Year. Very, very exciting. And of course, we have this huge build-up here at the Bear House. We're normally sorting out the gallery, ready for reopening. And we're working our way up slowly to February, because in February, it is a huge time for us here at Charlie Bears, because not only does the gallery open, but we also launch our brand new collection.
Now, this is a really massive perk, isn't it, for Best Friends Club members, because in the past we've launched the collections and it's been really, really difficult to find particular bears. However, we now do a 1 week early launch.
We do. Right? So in February, as part of your membership, like we told you at the beginning of this video, you know, you will get your envelope and you'll have all of those little contents. Then come August time, you will get your sneaky peeks and a mystery gift. February, being a collector, you get a hard copy of our next year's collector's catalogue, and you get a mystery free gift.
What?
Oh yes, it gets better, doesn't it?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Because I think I know about one of the mystery gifts.
Yeah.
Which I could tell you.
No.
But I won't. But I didn't know about the next.
He doesn't know about
you get another mystery gift.
You do. So not only do you get all of the contents there, potentially, you know, you can win any of the bears we've seen so far. You also get, like I said, your sneaky peeks and a free gift, and then you get the collector's catalogue and another free gift.
Brilliant.
It's just the membership that keeps on giving. It's wonderful.
What I love about the launch time, however, is that, and we get this from collectors all the time, you know, I'm very active on Facebook, and I know how difficult it can be to sometimes purchase some of the more limited edition pieces. And so therefore, as a Best Friends Club member, you actually get a little bit of a march on with that, and you sometimes get a bit of a heads up. And so therefore, it's always great if you do collect the limited edition pieces. It's always good to be in the club because you get that kind of heads up on those pieces.
But it's also wonderful on our secret cupboard page at that time of year as well, because obviously we try to not let anybody talk about it on any of the official sites. You know, you do get to see it a week early, so it's really this wonderful platform for you to be able to go on and share all your stories and what you like and what you think of the new collections and things like that on the secret cupboard page. It's a place where you don't have to shush in there. It's just amazing. It's the most amazing.
So again, February is a really exciting month.
Really exciting.
It's a big one, 2023. I've seen the collection, amazing by the way, and very excited to be showing you that in Feb. So then in March, it's the start of the kind of springtime in the UK here.
It is indeed.
What's happening in March?
And also the last of the 6 characters that you're going to meet.
No.
Yes. Can you believe it? There are 6. 6. So let me just reach down and show you this last one. Oh, mohair. Here we go. Let me just sit right there in the middle. Can you see? Let me twist. So you see all of the details. Now this little mouse is called Moment. Don't you think that's lovely? It's just a moment in time. He's here for a very fleeting time.
Has he got a little watch?
Little moment. No, it's symbolic of watch, but he's called Moment. So the accessories on these are absolutely gorgeous. His little mouse, you can tell from his little mousy ears, and obviously a little tail that's there. Again, he's got this full tailoring on there. Not part of the signature collection. It's actually a mohair piece.
Now, is this a mini mo?
No, this is actually an Isabel.
Right.
It's Isabel this year. Isn't this just adorable?
Oh, Charlie. Got the whiskers, got the wonderful coat there. So I'm just going to turn around a little bit. Oh, it's not a clock. I thought it was a clock on his little hand there.
No, it's symbolic. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Love the outfit.
So
and again, very different.
So this is Moment.
This is Moment. Now, we're going to be making 350 pieces
Okay.
of Moment.
Yep.
So
again,
globally.
important to register.
It is very
interest.
important.
And then if you do register interest, then of course you're in with a chance of being able to purchase our Moment Bar. And probably going to be coming out around about March,
We're saying
April
March.
time.
We'll say March because obviously April, it's a slow wind down, isn't it? It's a slow wind down of the club. We get to say all of our fond farewells to all of the little characters that we've met that year. But it's also really, really exciting because we'll be doing Cuddle Time again and you'll be meeting the following years, which are extraordinary.
So that's just incredible, and I'm really pleased that we've been able to introduce ourselves to all of the characters. I think we should put all of the characters now onto the table so we can have a look at them all.
I'll put them
and
forward.
then we can see what they all look like together.
We can indeed. So let me try and sit all of these around so that you can meet everybody. Just make sure, sorry, they're all going to misbehave for me now, aren't they? I'll sit them there.
Now, while Charlie's doing that, I'm going to remind everybody that we do have 5,000 memberships available this year, which is the same as we had last year. Now, I don't want to put any kind of mega urgency to this. However, we were within a breadth of selling out last year. And so therefore, if you are interested in becoming a Bash Friends Club member, it's sometimes not worth waiting until later on in the year. It's always better to join nice and early to guarantee that you get your membership and renewed. If you are a Bash Friends Club member already, we will renew your number. If, however, it's lapsed, then you'll be just allocated a new number, simple as that. So that's the memberships. Look at that lot together as a team.
I know, don't they look fabulous?
So let's just talk our way through it then, Charlie. So back here, this is going to be the first bear that we meet in July. All right?
Miley?
June. June, sorry. Is Miley. And then in July...
Shortcake at the front there.
Little shortcake, which is this one here.
Yeah.
And then just hiding away, this is going to be September, is it, Pride?
It is indeed.
So Pride is going to be in September.
October, let me just try and raise this one as well.
Yeah, no, he's not. There you go.
There you go, you can see him better now. That's little Cupid.
There you go. So Cupid is going to be in October. And then December, let me guess, is going to be...
Humphrey.
And then right at the front, I'm not going to attempt to go and point at her, is Moment. And that's our little Isabel piece.
It is. Let me just turn her head because you know what I'm like. I have to make sure that everybody can see her properly in her full glory.
Wow. What an amazing team and what an amazing year for Charlie Bears in the Bash Friends Club. So Charlie, I mean, that's incredible. What an amazing set of characters that we brought out to the club.
Yeah.
There's some new pieces in there, brand new.
Absolutely brand
designs,
new. Yeah.
Which is really exciting. We're going to get things throughout the year.
You are.
And it's still the great same value for money that we've always tried to kind of
It really
stick out.
is. You know, it's important to us as a team. I know all of the Bear Cubs have a lot of input into the Best Friends Club, but also we just want you to know that we really do listen. You know, we always send you out surveys. Please take the time to fill those in for us because, you know, it's invaluable, you know, all the help and advice that you give us on this. So, you know, it's just really, really nice that we do this together. You know, people always sit there and say, oh, Charlie, it's wonderful. It's not just me. It's the team here. It's the Bear Cubs. And also you know, all of you out there, all of the collectors, thank you so much. You know, you've been so supportive and continue to join the club and we're absolutely thrilled to bits. I'm absolutely amazed because it gives me more chance to design more characters and bring more things out. So thank you. Yeah, I hope that you all have enjoyed this.
I've
Cuddle
enjoyed
time.
it. I think it's amazing. I think some absolutely incredible characters. So I want to join, right? I want to join, and I want to join now. And so therefore, the way to do that is to go onto your relevant charliebearsdirect.com website. So if you live in Australia, go to the Australian one. If you live in the USA, go to the USA one. If you live in Germany, go to the German one. If you live anywhere else, come to the UK one. That's what we're doing. So basically, that's what we are doing. So you can purchase your Best Friends Club membership on there. And remember, if you're already a member, if you can log into your account first, because then that way it saves all of your details, and you can also use your voucher on that as well. So that's the year.
It is exciting, huh?
It's really, really exciting, Charlie, and honestly can't wait to kind of present some of these characters and see some of these characters in the fur like we are doing now.
Absolutely, and the draws are going to be amazing because you've already said they're going bigger budget.
We are going big budget on the draws. So the free draws are still going to happen, of course. Just going to tell you about that again. They are going to still happen again, and they are going to be bigger and better and on location. Is what I challenged the team to the other day. So we're really looking forward to that, and of course that's for the three draws for the three regions. But then in terms of the club bears, they're going to be going back to a first come first served basis. And I think we've explained all of that throughout the show. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at what we're going to be getting in this year's Best Friends Club. I think it's absolutely tremendous, Charlie.
It's great.
I think the duckling's going to come home with me.
I could tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my favourite. So thank you very much indeed for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. And good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and goodbye.